make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, son get through. But don't break.
Yeah, man, we back, man. It's about that time. The real parlay with us is back, y'all. Check it out, man. You know how we do it, man. This is Boston's best urban podcast, sports and entertainment. We're bringing it to you guys weekly, live, NFL, basketball, all sports and stuff. That's out there, man. Anything sports genre, we out there. But this is the season 3 of Parlay with us, man. We bringing it to you guys live again. We got all NFL shit. We got some Red Sox doing their thing. They on fire right now. They might be on that move. And yeah, man, we got Stony Crook. We got Hustle Stack. Sean Doe might be jumping in soon. And we're gonna get this thing cracking again. What's up, fellas?
Yo, what's good, man. I mean, back from vacation. We, all of us, we took some time off to enjoy this summer.
Yep.
It's been a great summer. The weather's been great, and we back, man. I'm ready to work, man.
Yeah, same here, man. I've been enjoying my summer. Took that summer break.
Ready to get back at it. Ready to get the subscribers back.
Ready to get back at it. Exactly.
I know this is y'all time of year. This is the only sport that count to y'all. I get it.
man. Hey, man. All sports, man. All sports. But it's known, man. Summer is it's the dead period. It's nothing going on in the summer. But we all sports, man. We can't wait to basketball. And basketball, everything, man. We here, man. We back.
So yeah, man. Shout out to the people, man. In the YouTube world. Shout out to the people in the Facebook and the Twitch world. Please, we welcome you guys back. Jump in the chats. Like it's always been, man. When we discussing some of these topics in sports. We welcome all the people back, all the subscribers back, man, all our peoples who support us and been rocking with us for the past 3 years. This is, like I said, we're going on our 3rd year right now. This is season 3 of Parlay with us. And it is what it is, man. And we love to bring back like you said, Stack said it, bring back those subscribers, bring back those people that's been normally coming in on every week. The David Burns of the world and all these other different guys, man. Welcome back. We're back on it. Shout out to YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe and hit that thumbs up. Hit that follow button on Facebook, right? So yeah, Stony Stacks, let's get it started, man. So preseason's back. The NFL is back. I've been watching a little bit here and there, different games here and there, watching what's going on. Most of the games I've been watching, to tell you the truth and be realistic about it, I've been watching I've been catching not really that first quarter. So most of the game I've been seeing some of these second and third string players. Couple of games I was able to see some first string guys out there. But what about you guys, man? What do y'all think about the season going, the preseason so far? And I know we're going to get into the Patriots, but what do y'all think about the preseason all along, like the whole entirety?
I like it. Of course, there's guys being held out, but there's a couple key battles going on, Stody, that's playing out in the preseason that's going to play out. Quarterback battles, position battles that I'm watching with certain teams. It's just the preseason, man. All you fantasy people, that's coming up. So I know a lot of fantasy people like myself, Stoney, we watching it close. You can always find a diamond in the rough in the preseason, but you think he's going to carry it over. Hopefully he carries it over to the regular season. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm just intrigued to see how this draft class does, because this might have been the most exciting draft class in a long time.
So what let's say battles that's out there right now at QB that you see going on?
Yeah, you got Daniel Jones, my man, AR-15. So that's a battle. You got the Cleveland battle, the Cleveland Brown. That's a battle. And Stoney, I'm gonna tell you another battle that I've been watching on the low is that Giants, because that rookie kid Jackson Dart looking good. He looking really good.
Yeah, he look good.
Looks good. He looks good. He reminds me of he got he reminds me a little bit of the not Justin Herbert a little bit, you know, with the size, the arm, the ability to run when he needs to, the awareness. He just has that it factor. Like you could just see it in his play. I mean, yeah, granted it's preseason, but yes, man, I agree 100%, man. He looks good in that pocket. He looks good making those decisions. He was hitting. He was hitting somebody on that. I don't know the wide receiver he was hitting, but they had a good chemistry on that preseason game that he played. And I think this was. I don't know if it was last week. Yeah. That I seen him doing really well. But yeah, I agree, man. Exactly. He's looking good, man.
I watched the game yesterday. He did great. Yesterday he played great. So they both got a decision to make, man. I don't see
a decision to make. I mean,
he got a decision to make. I just don't see it. Listen, if the competition's neck and neck, you always go with the younger guy. You'd always go with the younger guy. That's just me. So, I'm always gonna go with the younger guy. That's
so you mean to tell me they're gonna sit
Russell Wilson?
They'll sit Wilson?
Yeah.
Or would they try to come out? Or would they try to come out the gate with Wilson and see what happens though?
I mean, if this kid had one more good preseason, Stoney, I gotta start him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm starting.
Yeah, look, I agree.
So now Russell Wilson would be in the same boat he was in last season.
Nah, he was a starter last season.
Yeah, he was a starter. He'll be the second string, but
that's right. He went to Pittsburgh last year, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
He was in Pittsburgh, but
I'm talking about the Denver situation. Okay, yeah.
The way this NFC East been going the last couple of years, it's been like a merry-go-round. Like every year, they all taking turns. It seemed like last year, I feel like it was even though Philly won that, but last year was Washington. The year before was Dallas. Philly, it's been a while since the Giants had their time, and I think right now they have their time right now. I think right now it's the Giants' time. I mean, depending on Malik Neighbors, because he's ailing a back injury right now from what I was reading. They're gonna need him, man, 100%. But with Malik Neighbors, that defensive tackle that they drafted, he's a stud. They got a good defense. I don't know what the offensive line looks like.
Abdul Carter?
Yes, he's a beast. He's gonna make some noise, man. So I feel like this is their time to make some noise in that NFC East, and that's the quarterback to do it with. From what I'm seeing so far, he's gonna be that guy. You know, is he gonna get the starting job? Man, it's gonna be tough, man. Like Stacks was saying, man, that battle is definitely something to watch. Going into the week 1 of the regular season.
Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely that. And that other one is that Anthony Richardson, Daniel Jones. That's another one to keep close out of. I find it far-fetched that Daniel Jones. I watched that game yesterday. I thought AR did some good stuff, enough to win that job. You drafted the kid, develop the kid. I mean, just develop him. Don't give up on him and throw him away right now. Especially don't throw him away from no goddamn Daniel Jones. I I just ain't sold on that dude at all. So I would definitely run with the AR kid and see what you got, man. I know that coach is coaching for his job though, so he's gonna try to do something different. Because if he don't win this year, the owner passed away, the kid's taking over. That franchise might be in turmoil, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so they don't know what's going on over there, really. So they got to have a season. And I ain't mean make the playoff, but they got to have at least a 9 or a 10 win season for that guy to keep his job.
Yeah. Look, I agree. Daniel Jones, nah. You know, I don't think that's the guy you want to run with. But the Colts, man, it's just tough, man. What is he gonna do? And this is gonna be his second year, AR-15? Third year. I mean,
third year with the Colts. Yes. Yeah. Richardson, yes.
With Richardson, man, I don't know, man. I mean, they look, the running back is gonna have to definitely step it up. They got
some
a good
pieces.
Core.
They got some pieces. Yeah,
but the quarterback is gonna have to make those throws. That's gonna be the thing with him. He could run. We know that, But that's another thing he's gonna have to learn how to manage too when he's running, because that's why he was injured most of last. I mean, the guy's been injured a lot, man. I mean, but he's just not managing the drives well, and I feel like he's gonna have to really make those throws. He's gonna have to make those 3rd and 15s. He's gonna have to, kind of manage when he's running himself. I mean, he got his good running back. His offensive line, it's all right, but I think he's gonna have to take care of himself a little better and be on the field more, so his team could, they could build a chemistry. I mean, he did some great things. I mean, he was doing some good things. I mean, that goal line.
I went to the game against the Colts last year. He looked good against us last year. So,
everybody get against us though. They ain't.
Right.
Yeah, and I think that's going to change this year. But
yeah,
that's going to change.
So yeah, there's been some good preseason games out there. Like y'all said, there is some battles out there. One thing I noticed that they're looking at that people are raving about real quick is the kid. 2 things. What's his name? Genty. He's looking good.
Yeah,
that's his name. Good. Genty.
Yeah. But what the offensive line going to be like? So that's the question. But
he looked good in some of these preseason games. I watched some highlights of the games the Raiders had last night. And he could run that rock, man. And they had him in a few series in the beginning of the game. And actually he did score a touchdown. They went for one full series in the game with Geno and the full starting team of the Raiders, and they look pretty good. Trust me, they look pretty good. I was like, wow, this kid he looked strong. He was running over people. He's solid. He's solid. So that's one rookie, as Stacks was talking about, rookies making a little bit of splashes out there. He's a rookie making a splash out there for his team. That I was able to witness. Who else?
You gotta talk about the Patriots running back Henderson, man.
Yeah, the Trayvon Henderson. He's looking good.
Trayvon Henderson, man. He's looking good, man. For me, he's the best running back in the preseason. If you ask me, if you want to talk about running backs, yes.
Okay, so let's move on. Let's jump into the Patriots. They're having the 2-0. They're 2-0 this preseason right now. They look pretty good against Minnesota. And I only saw the backups, so I don't know what went down with the first unit. In the first leg of the game, I didn't get to see the first start, the opening drive, basically, or their opening drive. So I don't know what they bring in offensively and defensively yet. I've yet to see. I can see defensively they look sharp. They do look sharp defensively, to tell you the truth. I watched the game, even though some, they was bringing in some second stringers and some third. Defensively, positional wise, and there's some battles going on in some positions with the Patriots, especially in the backfield, the cornerbacks and stuff like that. Yeah, they look like they're doing something different this year. And let's see. What do y'all think? You guys maybe observed more than I have about what's going on with them.
No doubt. I watched that whole game yesterday. I've been really, watching these guys. I've been listening to the Patriots analyst, Patriots analyst that's been at these camps watching these guys. And let me tell you something, man. The rookies are impressing these coaches, man. I mean, Chisholm is looking like the Welker out there. He's looking like Welker, Edelman. He looked like he's gonna be that guy. The crazy thing is he's 6. I think he's the 6th wide receiver on that depth chart. So man, it's gonna be tough. I think Bourne might be the odd man out. Because of the injuries he had in the past, and I think he might be the odd man out as far as that depth chart when it comes to the wide receivers.
Yeah, I think we're going to end up trading Bourne. I know Bourne got a lot of interest around the league. I know a lot of people. I know San Fran wanted them when we tried to get that Ayuk. I know Washington wanted them too if we was going to try to trade for my man right there, McLaurin. But I think Bourne's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do with Polk. I really don't. I mean,
I don't know what's the
situation with Polk. Is Polk still having a bad situation with New England?
They got to give him a chance. I mean, he's first of all, what he got going for him, he's young. He's the second year, right? Second year wide receiver.
Yeah. He's a big kid too.
He's a big kid, and it's too early for them to give up on him. I don't know what his issues are. I don't know if it's physical or mental. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I wouldn't give up on him just yet. Now we got a new offensive coordinator that's bringing a new philosophy, new plays, and he's a guy that they may be able to utilize because we need youth. I know we got my guy that we just picked up on the offseason, Diggs. But Diggs, he's a little, he's still there, but he's up there in age a little bit. But we got Chisholm, we got Douglas, but we definitely need that in that wide receiver corps.
He may be our steadiest receiver is Booty on the low.
Right. For real.
Maybe
on the low. You're right. Shout out to what up, Reggie? What up, Dino, man? Shout out to Reggie Waller, man. What's up, bro?
Good.
Man, he's trying us out, man. Thanks for coming through, D, man. I ain't even hit. I gotta hit you up, man. Thanks for coming through. You haven't been out, hit us up on the show in a long time, and that's a long time friend of ours, people. Mr. Dino Reggie Waller, as we know. But Kayshon Boutte might be.
We can't give up on Polk.
He might be the most solid receiver we got on the
might be solid, dog. I'm telling you, he might be, dog.
He might be. Real facts.
But
and he's going to even get better. No, think about how much better he's going to get. I feel that he might have a breakout.
Yeah,
see,
I mean, in the McDaniel offense, I mean,
he might have a breakout.
It's gonna be interesting.
Chisholm, like you said, Chisholm might be of value. He might make the team.
Oh, he really? He should make the team. He should.
Chisholm should make the team. There's no. I mean, what he's showing out there is just. Anybody could see that this guy is definitely
for McDaniel's type of playbook. He's perfect for that.
He's gonna have it, but he looks like Welker Edelman. He looks like that slot receiver that we need. We need that slot receiver when 3rd and 7, 2nd and 5. When we need those short 5 to 7 yards for first downs, or that guy that's gonna get us a chunk of yards where we could just run the ball and get the. He's that guy. He's tough. He's hard to bring down. I mean, he showed it yesterday. That touchdown he scored, he dodged like 3 tackles. I mean, he really wanted that touchdown, and he got it. So you need a guy like that has that will to win and that will to make plays, and he's showing it, man. So he definitely has to make the team.
So since you guys been evaluating the Patriots this off season right now, as far as y'all already know my situation, but since you guys been evaluating them this off season, what do y'all see new about the defense? Let's start there. We know the offense is going to bring something new because we got McDaniels. But what do you see new about defense? Like, what do y'all see? Did y'all see anything in this first series?
It's hard to say because not all the ones have been there. Gonzalez is not there.
Right.
What's going on with Gonzalez, real quick?
I just think they chilling on him. They just chilling.
Yeah, he's coming off. Remember, he's coming off an injury, man. Like these guys that are coming off these big injuries, they're not going to see the preseason, man. They're going to be ready to go, but they're not going to risk it. You just can't risk a guy that's coming off a big injury in the preseason. They're going to be ready to go in regular season, and that's all they got.
You got Barrymore not playing. I wouldn't play him either. Gonzalez. It's a lot of position battles on that defense.
Duggar, the safety. That's gonna be another battle too to look at. Duggar might.
Ain't no battle from what I hear. He on his way up out of here. That's
he might be out.
For real? So there's a safety who's battling Duggar for his spot.
Yeah.
Yes, Deontay.
See, I'm
Deontay,
removed. I just want to see the product when the game starts. So I am removed. You know, I got a salty taste in my mouth, but I am removed. But I want to see what the product look like. Come September.
I want to see what
they might. My bad, Stacks. They might try him out at linebacker, Duggar. I mean, they're gonna try to see what they can do with him. But yeah, like me and Stacks were saying, I think Duggar might be out of here, man, because you know these other guys up in there making plays.
What I hear from every time you look at the depth chart or the Patriots report, his name pops up every time. Like every time about. I don't think Vrabel feeling that dude like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Vrabel feeling him like that. I definitely want to see how that new linebacker core looks. You know, I don't think we got a single linebacker on the roster that we had last. Oh, the one kid Ellis, he's back. But
Ellis,
the kid Thibodeau, I think he came from the Giants.
So what about that linebacker that got hurt last year? He was the inside guy, the major dude. What's his name again? He's
gone. He's a free agent. Ain't nobody.
Who's that?
Him. You talk about the middle linebacker, the one that got hurt last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, what's his name? I know. Yep. So he's gone.
He's gone. Yeah.
Oh shit. So they really cleaned house a little bit.
Yeah. Vrabel came in there and cleaned out the house. And rightfully so, man. If you're gonna pick your team, you should be allowed to pick your personnel.
I'm sorry, guys. I excuse me. I mentioned a guy that's not even on. My bad. I had the wrong stat up. Excuse me about Thibodeau. He's from the Giants, but I kind of punched his name up by accident. But no, he's not on that Patriots roster. That's not the guy I was looking for. My bad on that one.
No problem.
Nah, we got that whole linebacker core is brand new, except for, like I said, except for Ellis. Anthony Jennings is still there, but there's talks about him being gone.
Yep, he might exactly.
Yeah, it's talks about him being gone. Is what was the guy we had in the middle last year? Stone. He got hurt. He made a lot of tackles for us. He actually was decent. Made a lot of tackles.
That's what I'm trying to pull up right now. Hold on.
I know he's a free agent. I know I seen his name on the list. They had the top 100 free agents.
Not Mapu. No, not Mapu.
Not Mapu. Mapu's still there?
Mapu's still there.
Oh, he's a free agent now. No, I don't. That's the thing. I know.
Well, you got just Google the roster from last year, and his name should be popped up. His name should pop up. He was a starting middle linebacker. I just can't remember his name because he didn't play much last year because he got hurt. I just can't remember his name. And plus, that Patriot roster turns over so much; it's hard to remember.
Right. Exactly. I'm looking at it right now.
You're right about that one. But yeah, I mean, hey, look, if we had some there was a tie yesterday between the Jags and the Saints. The Bills and Bears are playing right now. Seahawks did something to the Chiefs. I know this is all preseason shit.
You talking about Tavai? Is it Tavai?
No, not Tavai.
Not Tavai.
He was a middle linebacker. You know, if you say his name, you agree. You know who he is.
Yeah. So, shit, my fault, guys. I was trying to find it to myself too, but I'm looking too deep because I remember there's two linebackers one was out for the season, and then the other one got hurt. Did you say? And then they have to bring in Mapu, right?
Yeah.
To play middle. Yeah, you're right. I forget who that was, but I didn't want to dig too deep into my phone. But yeah, like I was going to keep going, man. Look, listen. There's been some good preseason work out there going on. Yo, let me ask you a question, Stacks. If you've been watching, oh yeah, what's this deal with Aaron Rodgers not playing any snaps?
He's a vet, man. He's in camp.
Same thing.
He's a vet, and then you talk about them guys benefit more with the joint practices. I mean, if you remember, y'all remember they was talking about getting rid of the preseason, just doing more joint practices.
Right. Right. They wanted to get rid of the preseason games and go with the joint practices. I remember that. Stacks, I think you froze a little bit. Oh, yeah. You froze for a second.
Not
But,
Christian Ellis?
No, he's on the roster.
he's still there. Ellis is still there. Yeah. Ellis did get hurt too, though, Stacks.
Right?
Huh?
Taki?
No.
Taki? Yeah, I thought it was Tavad.
Nah, it wasn't Tavad, man. If you say his name, you know. As soon as you say his name, you go, oh, okay.
Bentley.
There you go. There
Bentley,
right
that motherfucker.
Yep,
They didn't even show him here.
Yeah. He was a big piece for that defense. He was a big.
I got him. Yeah, I see him here. Yeah, Juwan Bentley.
Juwan Bentley.
He got hurt, and all of a sudden, we just started getting gouged up in the run when he got hurt. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bentley was a big part of that defense. He really was. When he got hurt, it's like everything went crazy.
Exactly. Especially and then you said we didn't have guys like Barmore and them fully. Who was it? Was it Barmore who had the
Barmore had the blood clots?
Yep.
Yeah, Barmore. Yep. Yeah, he had the blood clot. I mean, we was in disarray last year. I mean, it was a matter of just making it out the season. And it was just we was just already trying to like evaluate the team, who we're gonna get rid of, who's gonna make it. That's what it came down to, you know.
True. What about the offensive line? Have they made any strides this year, guys?
Yeah, they look better.
I think they're gonna be all right, man. Preseason it's tough, you know. But hey, look, the Patriots been scoring, they've been making plays. So you know, do we attribute that to the offensive line? Yeah, I mean,
right.
I mean, this guy's looking more comfortable. Drake May's looking more comfortable behind that line. Does it trend? We're gonna see how it translates into the regular season, but I think we're gonna be good. I think the line look pretty good. The rookies playing well, you know. It's just gonna come down to how quick the ball's gonna come out of his hands. How good they're gonna block for the running game, and yeah, we're gonna find out early. When game one comes around,
for sure.
Nice. So, I know, you know, we're doing a little quick show tonight because we're the return of the real parlay with us, man. There's other people out there fronting, but it's neither here nor there. But this is the real parlay with us, a Boston based podcast, man. And you know, we bring it to you guys real, give y'all the real stats, give y'all the real deal commentary. We bring it from the chest. We're not like, you know, playing games or faking no kind of crazy shit. So we will be back. We're going to move on to some baseball because we are talking a little bit more sports, and preseason is almost done. We got one more game. There's only 3 games in preseason now, right?
Yep. Thank God.
Only
just one
3 games. And one more game. And, you know, and we ready to roll. I think the season starts when? 11th? September 11th? Something like that.
First week of September, I believe. Yeah,
the first week of September.
Oh, first week now.
Yeah, it's gonna be like September 4th.
Oh wow, that's early.
Yeah. It's the Thursday. It's the Thursday game. You know, the Thursday game sets
the Thursday night game. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. So that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, we got that real football. You know, the regular season starting up early September. The first week of September. September 4th.
September 4th. Cowboys and Eagles.
Look at that.
And
Cowboys and Eagles.
And there's a game Friday, Chiefs and Chargers.
Nice. So we will be, you guys will be seeing parlay with us on Thursdays, and we'll be back on Thursdays and Sundays like we've been doing it for the past few years. And we're gonna give y'all our commentary and our analysis. We got some sports book by Stony Crook. We got a lot coming down the pipe, dog. It's like really, we got some shit for y'all this year. We just what do you call that? Coming through some of the rust right now. We're just trying to get through a little bit of rust. You know, everybody's been on vacation and chilling, and now we're trying to open it back up. So, you know, we got a lot in store. But with the Red Sox, let's move on. Let's get to the Red Sox real quick before we end the show. I didn't realize. The Red Sox is good. What happened, guys?
Yes.
We talked about this about 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, we talked about the Red Sox, and yo, here we are. I wish Doe was here because I know Doe's a big baseball aficionado, and he probably would have had a lot to give us on where the turnaround happened. And I know you are a baseball aficionado yourself too, Stoney. Where did the turnaround happen, guys? Like, where did the Red Sox turn this thing around from basically a month and a half ago?
I can't pinpoint exactly when the turnaround happened. I can't pinpoint because baseball is funny like that. I think these baseball teams, man, they get on these streaks. You don't know about it until it hits 7, 8, and then people start talking about it and you start paying attention. I can't tell you exactly when, but one thing I can tell you that what really kind of like had me thinking was when they didn't do anything at the trade deadline. When they didn't do none at the trade deadline, that said a lot to me. That said that they believe in the team that they have. And I think that's gonna go a long way with all these young players. I think that's gonna go a long way with them, their confidence, the way they play. They remind me of the old school Red Sox, finding a way to win, grinding it out, making plays, stealing bases, the whole 9 yards when it comes to baseball, because it's stealing bases, it's hitting, timely hitting, good defense. I'm seeing that with this team, but what I can take out of this team is them not doing anything at the trade deadline because they had pieces. They could have made moves. They could have gotten a pitcher. They could have gotten another hitter. They could have added to this roster because they had young studs making plays and doing well, and they would have definitely got players for these guys, but they didn't make no move. They just stuck with what they got.
So,
and I think that says a lot about how this team feels about their roster. Well, front office.
Listen, thanks for giving me that little breakdown on what's going on with them, because like I said, baseball is not my thing, but I watch it. I kind of like it. When it gets to these times of the season, I didn't expect it. Listen, we was looking months ago, and I think the Red Sox was like in the American East, they were like second to last. They was at the bottom. They was at the bottom. They're 5 games out of Toronto right now. They got New York nipping on their ass. They're half a game back. 12 games above Tampa Bay and 15 and a half games. I say 10 games above Baltimore in about
Baltimore pretty much they done threw in the towel pretty much.
They threw in the towel. But most importantly, they second in the wild card. That's what you really want to.
Who that? The Red Sox.
Yeah. Red Sox.
They're second in the wild card. See, I don't know too much of how they get themselves seated, but from a team who was dead last a month and a half ago to come in and really put it together like that and be 5 games out of the first, and they above New York right now, who New York is like, New York's trying to get back there too. So yeah, shout out to the Red Sox, man. Shout out to Boston teams, man. Like, why we really got that DNA, man, on that shit for real. Like, we always there. You know what I mean? Like we
the best sports market in America. Man.
Shout out to that.
It ain't even close, Stoney. It ain't even close.
It's not even close. It's just not close.
Yeah, and you know what is so sweet about it? Yeah, we might not win it every year, but then we somehow we pull them out. You know what I mean? We pull them out. We pulled them out. You know what I mean? So I got to give the shout out to the Red Sox. I thought the Red Sox was still a year or two away from even contending. These guys are contending right now, and they I don't know how they write that ship within this short period of time, but they did it. You know what I mean? Like they're out there, and
shout out to Alex Cora. I mean,
shout out to Alex Cora, the skipper. Shout out to Alex Cora.
Yeah, they found something. They found something.
Yeah. At one point, people was talking about getting rid of Cora.
He was talking about.
Because rightfully so too. I mean, I was feeling like that. I was like, maybe we need to change, because it was the last couple of seasons. I mean, we haven't been doing much the last 2 years. This is the 3rd year since he's been back. and we was underachieving this year too in the beginning. So it was one of those things like, what do we do? Like, how we gonna shake this thing? And that's who everybody was looking at. Like, maybe we need a managerial change. And man, this team
But you know what it was? It ended up being personnel. That's what it ended up being.
Well, we can point out when Devers got traded, maybe that kind of set things off too. That's a lot
of young talent on the team, man. It's a lot of
that's what I'm saying. A lot of young talent.
And they're finding themselves, man. Like that kid, Rafaela, I like that guy, man. He remind me of Dustin Pedroia in terms of just being scrappy, timely hitting, stealing those bases, making those those defensive plays. I like that guy. And then the dude Roman that they signed, he looked like he's gonna be
the rookie. Yeah,
the rookie. He looked like he might be that cornerstone, man. He looked like he's trending in that direction. The power hitter. Once again, hitting for average, hitting for power. So yeah, they got a nice little mix. And the pitchers, shout out to Giolito. I mean, this guy, he's pitching his ass off this year. He was with the Chicago White Sox. We picked him up in off season. He's doing his thing. We got our ace in Crochet. He's doing his thing. The dude, I don't know if it's Bayo or Bello. He's pitching his ass off. They got a nice mix of players that believes in themselves. They believe in. They got people believing.
I agree.
And they playing with a lot of confidence right now. Man.
Nice.
Balling.
That's good. Thanks for giving me the rundown on some of these players on the roster that like I said, I do not follow baseball like that, and I just knew the team was building within. They were like Stacks was saying, they're young. They got some good, solid young players on there, and they made some moves. So maybe the GM did some work within this past year or so, and it's starting to bear fruit. So shout out to the Red Sox. I hope they make it really interesting during this playoff race. We'll wait and see.
And one more, Alex, don't mean to cut you off. Sorry, and Alex Bregman too. Alex Bregman.
Shout out to Bregman. Bregman was a great pick. Great pickup.
Great pickup, man. He's a champion. He's a winner, and he's doing his thing too, man. Timely hitting. He there was a couple of games that they won with his bat. He scores. He drove some runs in on the road. In key games that they had when they was on the road, when they had that long road trip, he came through for them, and I think his leadership is going to go a long way. Veteran. He still has a lot in the tank. He was a superstar with the Astros, but he's bringing that magic because he was the man with Houston. Him and the other guy, the short guy, I forgot his name, but Bregman, Altuve, him and Altuve, man, they're the ones that was keeping that team afloat like that, a championship baseball. It was them two. They 1-2. Those were the top two guys on that team. And in Korea too, Korea was doing the thing. But Bregman, he's a great hitter. He's a great hitter, a great leader, and he's a champion.
Nice. So yeah, man, I look forward to seeing what the Red Sox bring forward this season. Especially they're gonna be in a pennant race, right? Like wild card. You're saying they got So shout out to the Red Sox, shout out to Alex Cord putting together the staff, shout out to the GM and them people. They were doing bad for some time. They didn't know where their direction was going. Same thing with the Patriots. So we'll see what the Patriots is looking like. We'll see what the Red Sox does with this great, upstart and this great comeback to, make a season out of it, man, and push for a pennant playoff series. That's real deal right there. And like you guys said, they got some solid players and some good youth there. And I'm ready to see what the NFL bring. Y'all know I'm an NFL guy. this year, watch out for the Commanders. I think they might be dangerous in the NFC. Having a good number 2 year with Daniels and maybe some stronger personnel added to their squad. Who else I'm looking at, man? There's a few good teams, man, to look at this year. The Bills might be still there. They on that ice. Remember, we was talking about the Bills being on that little, they situation could be fading. So we got the Bills. It's just gonna be interesting, man.
I think the Ravens is gonna be that team this year. I think the Ravens.
Yeah, and the AFC.
Ravens, you always got to throw KC up in there.
Yeah, you got to throw
KC. Definitely.
How could you forget that, man?
They're getting Rice back. They're gonna get Rice back. They
still gonna be there. You're right, Stacks. You can't forget them, man. That'll be a disrespect forgetting about KC.
I like you throw Buffalo gonna be there too. They'll be right there. So the top teams like Stone, KC, Baltimore, Buffalo. That's where I would go.
And the Chargers might be knocking. I say the
Chargers might knock.
Chargers are gonna be knocking, and y'all gonna think.
Don't forget about the Texans, man. Let's see what the Texans do, man.
Yeah, and watch out for Pittsburgh too. Watch out for Pittsburgh with Aaron Rodgers. They might have a magical year too, man. They got a rookie stud running back that I'm gonna be looking at in my fantasy on that dude. I think it's Keldon Jones, something to that nature. But it's the rookie running back. I like what he's gonna do with them. And the Chargers, man. The Chargers, with Harbaugh, they were knocking the last. They knocked last year a little bit, but I think this year, with last year behind them, and they learned from last year, I think they're gonna be knocking as well. The Chargers and Steelers, they're that wild card team besides the top 3 teams that we mentioned.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely, especially in the AFC. Definitely. NFC is going to be, I don't know if it's going to be rough.
It's going to be rough. Think about it.
It's going to be rough. There's too many teams that look like they're there. And the Cowboys, I don't want to put them in there, but they're going to be there.
I'm still going to ride with the Eagles. I'm still gonna ride with the Eagles.
Eagles are gonna be there definitely, and let me tell you,
with the Eagles.
That NFC East is gonna be old school battle then. So you're saying that NFC East is gonna be an old school battle then?
The Giants are coming this year. The Giants are coming, and who's gonna? The Giants are coming right now.
Out, man, unless injuries happen, y'all talking about Giants, you're talking about Cowboys. You're talking about Eagles, and then you got Washington.
You got Washington that's getting busy too, and they made some good upgrades to their team as well. And they got a quarterback that's got the high confidence level.
Exactly.
And he's coming. He's coming for them. It's gonna come down who stays healthy. That's what it's gonna come down to.
That's what I'm saying.
If all those teams stay healthy, man, it's gonna be rough, man. They're gonna beat up on each other.
They're gonna beat up on each other. Yeah.
The Giants are coming, man. I'm telling you. They coming, man.
I ain't sold on that one yet, Stone.
Not yet.
It's just the way the NFC East been going. Like it's that miracle round. Like it's been so consistent, man. I'm telling you, it's like they turn. However way it's gonna happen, I don't know, but it's like they turn.
They still in a little bit of disarray, especially at that QB spot. They were solidified right there at that QB spot. I would kind of co-sign it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Washington is more on the move than the Giants are.
They are.
Look at it. If you look at their division, everybody in that division is solidified at that QB spot and at other spots, but they just kind of still up and down. Like they ain't got no marquee on. Like if you look at the other teams in their division, they got marquee guys on both sides of the rock.
Both sides of the fence. Exactly.
Both sides of the rock. They just don't. I mean, they may with the Abdul Carter kid from Penn State. I mean, they may, but
they may.
You don't even know who the hell they got at running back. You couldn't even name a Giants running back.
What about? I know because the kid Tracy. I mean, but they banking on them. But what about Washington with McLaurin? You think they could win without him?
Yeah, because they got Debo. Yeah, I remember they got Debo. Debo. But they need him. They definitely need him. I'm not gonna say
McLaurin got hurt.
No, he's holding out a contract.
He's holding out.
Yeah,
He gonna be there. He'll be playing. He'll play.
They definitely need him, and be careful with Jaden Daniels, man. He took a lot of hits last year, so they got to be careful with that dude. I think he got sacked like 67 times. That's
no, you're right. You're right, and maybe hopefully that he put on some weight too. It's about weight. You know, that weight room for the fourth year. You know, that second year, he got to get bigger. You're right. You're totally right, Stacks. That's something that you got to look out for. But Jaden Daniels, he is slim. He's not no big, hulking quarterback. So you're right. You're right.
A lot of quarterbacks, for me, that's in they make or break. Yeah, they got to put something more out there. Like Trevor Lawrence, dog.
Trevor Lawrence is on the hot seat.
But he's kind of frail too, man. I mean, I always felt like he needed to bulk up a little bit too, but let's see what he does. I mean, and then these quarterbacks, these injuries, it says a lot. It says a lot, man. Are they taking care of their bodies? Or I know it's a rough sport, definitely. But that's another element to your game. You got to preserve your body. Whether you going down before the hit, going out of bounds or whatever the case may be. But these guys got to stay on the field.
That's true.
I'm looking for certain quarterbacks to take leaps, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm looking for Drake May to be one of those guys to take a leap.
Yes.
I think he's gonna have a good year.
I'm gonna be paying attention to Caleb over there in Chicago with the new head coach.
And that dude right there. I'm rooting for him, but whoa, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good because of the quarterbacks he got drafted over, and now you got Penix starting to do his thing over there. But if those three quarterbacks, we already see what Jaden Daniels is making them look kind of wild for not taking Jaden Daniels. You got if Drake May do well, then Penix do well. Man, that's gonna be bad, man. That's gonna be bad.
That's gonna look bad.
Like,
you're totally right.
That GM may be gone because remember they had a perfectly good quarterback with Justin Fields.
And it goes even further back. They passed up on Mahomes.
A
couple of years ago.
The Bears haven't had a 4,000-yard passer since goddamn Sid Luckman or some shit like that. That shit's crazy to me. Like
that's crazy.
No, remember people.
You serious,
bro? Think Jim McMahon didn't do nothing. He was just handing that thing off to Peyton and every now and again because that defense was so good, Stoney.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jim McMahon didn't really do too much. And Walter Payton was arguably the greatest running back of all time.
Right.
But the defense was scoring too.
Quarterback wise, think about it, Beans. Name me a Bears quarterback that was like, yo, he the dude. You can't name one.
I think Cutler was the closest. Jay Cutler was maybe the closest. Jay
Cutler was the closest. You're right. You're right, Cutler. But
that I can remember.
He wasn't even good. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even good.
They had bad local quarterback. There was another quarterback that they had.
Why they have so much? Yeah, they had Mitch Trubisky. They had all these motherfuckers.
Who's the one that took them to the Super Bowl? Remember that one? That quarterback?
Rex Grossman.
Rex
Grossman. Damn, Stack. You really point something out, though.
But think about them. There's a couple of franchises.
And that was with Brian Urlacher, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of franchises where you think about them, like Cleveland hasn't had a quarterback since goddamn Bernie Kosar.
They haven't had a quarterback in a long time, man.
Okay, so what's going on? So let me ask you guys. You brought up Cleveland. Where's Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun Watson.
No, he's out. He's gone. He's not coming back this year. I think he towards Achilles towards the end of the year.
So he's fit. His football career is over there.
He ain't coming back this year.
That dude in sports history, I've never seen a dude. Maybe y'all can correct me. I've never seen a cat fall off the cliff like that, and number two, have the bad luck that he's had. Like that I don't understand. I don't understand. I mean, I don't want to point fingers, but karma's a bitch. Now, I ain't saying he did that shit. They say he did. Man, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if this is karma.
He couldn't climb out of it. He couldn't climb out of it.
He just. But
he couldn't climb out of it.
He was a good quarterback. He was a good quarterback.
He got wrecked. He was wrecked. Yo, we're gonna hear the one day we're gonna hear the documentary, and you're gonna hear it's probably more behind the scenes that can't get him to get on the field correct. Period. Shit off the field can't get him on the field.
Off the field shit don't mentally fuck that kid up.
But you know what? He's gonna. You know what's gonna happen? He may strive, but it's not gonna be with Cleveland. He's gonna have to go to another team, and he's gonna be he's gonna be one of them quarterbacks that, like a
journeyman,
fell up. Not a journeyman, but he might find his place somewhere else.
He gonna have to get his Russell Wilson on, Stoney. That's what he gonna have to do.
Because he's just too talented, you know.
So Wilson, I think Wilson just got thrown to the dogs because they felt as though his talent, his skill level was diminishing from his early days in Seattle, and I believe that. That's why Russell Wilson is on the move like that. It's diminishing skills. He is not the same Russell when he was the dude in Seattle. The two Super Bowls, the NFC championship games, all that shit he was on. He ain't him no more. So when he went to Denver, who he thought he was, the coach them let him know he ain't him, shipped him out. He went to thing last year, and he was battling with Justin Fields. Yeah. So that's what happened to him. I think Watson, like Stacks is saying, the off the field shit fucked him up, and then the bad luck with the injuries. It just derailed his whole career.
I never seen nothing like it. I never seen nothing like
it. He was the franchise in Texas before the new kid. And Texas lucky that they was able to draft this kid. What's his name again? What's the kid's name? CJ Stroud. That kid's good. I like CJ Stroud. How lucky are you that you ended up with two franchise quarterbacks within the last 10 years? Call it that. You see what I'm saying? Yo, Houston's lucky. You know, but where would he end up? You're saying Stacks Cook, he's going somewhere else.
He's gonna go somewhere else.
Where else would he go though? Like you're saying, like
I think Shedeur Sanders is gonna take that spot. I think he's gonna take that job.
I agree with Stoney.
He's gonna take that spot, and then they're gonna
trade. Who's he
battling
for the spot?
Flacco. And if he can't beat Joe Flacco out for that spot.
Flacco, and there's another guy.
Joe Flacco
and the dude Kenny Pickett.
Hey, Kenny Pickett is a bag of chips, man.
That's
Doritos, Cool Ranch.
He said Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch Doritos, dog. Get him out of here, man. They tried to draft him in Pittsburgh. Gave him opportunity in Pittsburgh to be the guy. He couldn't be the guy.
He couldn't be the guy.
Couldn't be the guy there. Then they traded him. Didn't want to be out. He went to Philly. He played a couple games. Played decent in a couple games when Jalen was out. A couple games. But that dude is just chips, man. And fellas, while we on that subject, when I say Eagles, the Jalen Hurts disrespect has got to stop.
What's going on with that? Let's talk about it. What's the deal with the Jalen? Is it Cam that's disrespecting Jalen? What's going on with the Jalen Hurts thing? I don't know what's that about.
On the NFL quarterback list, Tony, how is Jalen Hurts number 10? Number 10.
Yeah, I think that's too low.
Okay, number 10
low.
All time?
Too low. No, not all time. You ain't basing that.
Okay.
If you're gonna go all time,
top 10 now.
Yeah, not right now.
He should be there.
Yeah,
he should be higher than 10.
He should be top 5. Top 5.
He should. He should be. Definitely.
He can run, he can throw, and he's a champion. You got
and he's the champion, definitely.
Or he's got a team. Well, it's not his fault that the GM knows how to put pieces around his quarterback. It's not his fault that the Eagles know how to do shit right. It's not his fault. Why should he be punished for that? That team has been that GM and that owner are on a surfboard, and they know how to do shit right.
I think Cam's a little salty that the kid came in within a couple years of being in. He was able to pull a championship out. And like you said, they put together the team for him to get that. So, and they had a good scheme. Like, too bad.
Doing a great job with the salary cap too. Shout out to the Eagles, man. They salary cap. It's amazing what they doing over there. Amazing what they doing over there.
It's amazing. And they draft well.
Think about it, man. They got all the players with like that.
How do they draft so well on defense, though? That's one thing I know that I've been great.
They always seem, Stoney, they always seem to bring in the right guy. Like
the right guy.
They always seem to bring in the right guy.
Shout out to them for them. You're right. That's a good ownership.
That's the thing with football. You want to pay your guys soon before the price goes up, and that's what the Cowboys are doing wrong. They waiting too long to pay these guys. They took too long to pay CeeDee Lamb. They had to overpay him. They took too long to pay Prescott. Yo, Prescott alone is like accounting for the cap hit. Him alone. Philly got 4 guys equal to Dak Prescott 1. That's the salary cap hit. That's crazy. One player. That's crazy, man. When you got 4 players,
they're about to have 2 because your boy Michael Parsons about to break the bank. If they don't sign him back, they're gonna have to trade him. You can't have him.
They're gonna have to trade him because he's a free agent next year. He's in a great spot, and I'm happy for him. He's in a great spot right now.
He's in a great spot. He's gonna pull Jerry Jones's card.
Jerry Jones, he's stubborn, man. He's stubborn, man. Because why is he waiting so long when you know you're gonna have to pay him, and now you're gonna have to overpay him? If you would have paid him when you were supposed to pay him, it wouldn't have cost you as much as it's gonna cost you now. It's gonna cost him a lot of money. You're gonna have Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Parsons. Man, that's just gonna.
You're gonna lock up your franchise. You're gonna lock up your franchise. You're right.
It's gonna be too much money. You know how much Prescott? He has the highest average right now, or the highest guarantee. He's the highest right now. CeeDee Lamb's up there, and he could have gotten them for way less had he paid them at the right time. That's the thing with football. You got to pay these players early. You got to get them before the market changes.
That's what Philly does a great job at.
That's what Philly does a great job with, man. They got a great eye for that, man. They know the talent they got when they have them. They don't just wait around and let them. No, I'm gonna pay this guy right now because the market's gonna go up for wide receivers. It's gonna go up for running backs, linebackers, or quarterbacks, or whatever the case may be. Because man, Jalen Hurts, that contract is so cap friendly. Man, it's crazy.
And he got broke off some bread too. He wasn't like,
and he got broke off nice.
Yeah,
he got broke off nice, but they paid him at the right time because the market called for that contract he got. The market called for it. Cleveland, on the other hand, they made a huge mistake. They just overreacted with that contract. They didn't have to give Deshaun Watson all that money. They should have had a number, and if he didn't like it, let him do what he had to do. But they got too crazy with that shit.
They're gonna be in cap hell like the Bengals. All that money to Burrow and them 2 receivers. I don't know how they're gonna pay everybody.
Well, Hendrickson, man, he's holding out. They stud.
He's holding out. He's a holdout.
Yeah,
they haven't and he's contract with him yet,
and they need him. They need him
in that division. You need that guy in that division. You got Lamar. You got who else? They got Lamar in that division. They got Aaron Rodgers. You got gunslingers in that division. You need a guy like that to get to the quarterback. So they I don't know, man. You got to be smart with how you pay these players, and you just can't wait too long to pay them.
Cincinnati got scared. They should have let one of them go. Yes, you keep Chase, and obviously the quarterback, but you shouldn't have went that far. You got to build that defense, like you said. That defense got to be solid all the way around, and you got to pay those players that needs to be paid. Like you said, Hendrickson should be paid. Like he should be paid. He's their cornerstone of their defense.
He's a stud, man.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you not pay that guy? You know,
Yeah,
that's crazy. Same thing with Cowboys. Why are you not paying Michael Parsons?
Why they not paying
Jerry
Michael
Jones.
Parsons?
That's
He was on his
Jerry-
last year.
That's just Jerry being Jerry. That's why. That's what he does.
He's hard, he's hard headed. Now he's gonna overpay. You know,
They try to mix in some shit about the Patriots giving up a good trade offer to get him.
Yeah,
that'd be nice, man. They would have to dump some shit though.
No, they would have to dump some shit though.
Nah, they said the Patriots still got a lot. The Patriots they still got money to spend. They didn't really like. You think
they got money. Yeah, they got money. They got money to spend. Exactly. They do.
Man, they still only person that really paid like that was Milton Williams. So he got the big contract. Like that's the only the other guys. Their contracts are like cap friendly. Like they get cut for the next 2 years. Like
so maybe they might hold off and wait to see what the situation with Michael Parsons is in Dallas for next season when he's free agent.
Well, they Dallas is gonna franchise him. They ain't gonna let him walk.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought about the franchise tag. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I love what we're talking about already because that goes to show us there's a lot of intriguing parts that's going to be played out this year in football. Man, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be nice because there's so many. Look, we talked about so many different teams that has solid ass players that are up and coming. Like you said, the Chargers, they're up and coming. Like you said, those are teams that you gotta. It's gonna be very, very interesting in what we're looking at this season in football. The Patriots might surprise people.
I think they are.
What I'm saying?
I think they are.
Yeah, they might surprise people because it
gonna make strides.
Not for nothing. It just might be a different thing. Maybe this is a different thing. We'll see. That's all I can say. Maybe this is a different thing, and maybe with it being a different thing, we're gonna see a different product out there on the field. So let's see what they got to do. It's gonna be interesting. I like what I've seen. I like what I've seen out of football this year.
And watch for McDaniels, what he has up his sleeves. That's what you got to pay attention to. You're talking about a guy that likes to get creative.
I want to see how he developed May.
He loves to get creative, but that Trayvon Henderson, that's another guy I'm gonna be looking at on my fantasy, man.
I got him circled, Stoney, on the low.
Yeah, we got it. I mean, next Sunday we'll have like a fantasy breakdown because
let's do that.
I want everybody to see my fantasy. I know Hustle Stack's gonna have his fantasy. We got some fantasy information for the viewers out there. But that guy, Trayvon Henderson, you got to have him a little bit high on your board, on your draft board, man. Because that guy, they got some plans for him, man. You best believe they're gonna use him a lot, catching up the backfield. As you guys know, that guy.
As you guys know, we're part of. We're all part of the a fantasy league with Marty. So.
Yes,
we could, y'all gonna help me out, because I'm new to it in a way, but like you said, just knowing these fantasy studs that's gonna be out there, I have to be a little bit more, let's say, precise with my drafting, and how I draft and who I'm supposed to be looking at. You guys are more intricate with that because y'all been doing this shit for years. So y'all, I'll get some pick y'all brain on that type of shit within the next couple of weeks.
I can't give you too much.
No, because we're on the same team. No, we're on the same team. We're going up against me. I don't need that.
A little something, but
I'm the same way, Stoney. I'm the same.
I'm gonna
do my homework.
Hey, Stoney, his best bet is to go to CVS and get this right here.
Oh yeah, I just seen that.
Yeah.
Yo, Stacks. I seen that. Stacks. I was looking in that same magazine just yesterday. I was looking in that same magazine at the supermarket, standing there waiting for Rain to check out my shit, and I'm like, "Oh shit, fantasy!" And I start looking into this shit.
Buy that magazine.
I gotta buy that magazine. I'm gonna buy that magazine because
that magazine helps. That magazine helps.
Yeah, I'm coming for y'all.
It's about getting that guy to know. It's about knowing when to get that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because you're in the war room. You're in the war room. You got that draft board up. Let me tell you, you gotta just know where. It ain't just picking the best.
Make sure he touches the ball. That's you don't want. He has to be a guy that touches the ball. No less than 10 touches a game, Stone. No less than 10 touches.
No less than 10 touches.
No 10 touches.
And remember, each position too. You know, like they ain't too many tight ends. You know what I'm saying? There ain't too many, running back. So with those positions where there's not too much of a talent pool, you got to know when to grab that guy.
Tight end goes about. You can go top 5 tight end, and it's like who's who.
Exactly. After that, it's who's who. Like
that's true. That's true.
And don't sleep on the late rounders, the rookies. Those guys too.
I got my eyes on a few of those.
Oh, I got my eye on a couple, man. I did some little homework, And,
thanks for the little insight. So now I'm gonna do my homework because I got I drafted for what we're gonna be doing that in the next couple of weeks or so. But thanks for giving me that little insight. Now I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna go grab my fantasy draft magazines and burrow into it because I'm trying to win some of that bread this year. So with that being said, guys, it was a great show. It's a comeback. We're on our way back. This is season 3, man. Parlay with us, the real parlay with us. We're going to be bringing it to you guys live twice a week. Once again, man, this is football season. We're coming to you real official. We got the Stony Sports Book. We're going to have some fantasy draft, some fantasy shows. Bringing y'all our fantasy weeks and stuff like that, how our teams are doing in fantasy and stuff like that. So we got a lot coming through. We got merch, all this other shit. So yeah, with that being said, man, it was good. Nice show. Hopefully Doe will be back next week. Shout out to Sean Doe. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, shout out to Sean Doe. What up, Doe?
It's all good. Detroit. And Stoney, I got some shit for you this year. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it. The apparel. These guys, Stoney and Stacks will be back on their apparel battle. We call it the parlay with us apparel battle. They battle every week, and they come out with some of the hottest. I tell everybody, anytime I tell anybody with my podcast, one thing I mentioned about them, I tell them, I say, listen, we get raw. We talk about all this shit sports. We love talking about it. We sometimes go off the cuff on all this shit, but it's all love. It's all sports. I said, but one thing you guys got to come on and see is my boy Stoney Cook and Hustle Stacks apparel. They have some of the hottest apparel in podcasting, right? Nobody dresses like them when it comes to sports apparel. So guys, check us out, the YouTube people. If y'all want to know what to wear and how to put your shit on, right, and put the ensembles on.
I want to get some ideas.
I'm a little disappointed with Stoney. I'm a little disappointed with the NFL. They ain't dropped too much new though. No,
they haven't, but you just gotta get creative, man. You gotta
find
You gotta get creative.
I was expecting to see some new shit, some new drops. They put
got
out a little shit, nothing crazy.
They got some, but it's nothing like it's nothing major. Like I don't like those new hats they got with the little. I
don't like me neither. I'm with you.
Oh, with the sailor string, with the sailor string.
With the small logo. They got the small logo joint.
Smaller logo. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they logo smart. It's not like in the past where they had some nice shit. Like now it's more settled, it's nothing different than what they had last year. So it's just a matter of just getting jazzy with it. You're just gonna have to finagle some things, get creative, and I'll show you.
Yeah, it's on like hot butter popcorn. It's like we gonna be part. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see that apparel, my peoples, man. Everybody out there in the YouTube Facebook and Twitch, man. Watch Parlay with us every week. We got fly apparel. We got all kind of shit. We got sports takes. We got everything that's going down, man. So, yo, we'll see you guys next. We'll see you next week. Yo, guys, we'll see each other. Have a good one. Thanks for coming through. Yo, Stacks, I'll see you later, bro.
Peace.
We out.
Later.
God, to make moves, doobie don't snooze, it's on your back, cause they hate you, dog break through, son get through.